Disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. We are not facilitating the sale of firearms.
Greetings, Uverse. Welcome to Gunverse YouTube channel. Today we have an update video. We have the Colt conversion kit 22LR that I put in my AR15. Last time we did this video, we didn't have the AR15 zeroed properly, so we couldn't hit the broad side of a barn. This time we're properly zeroed, and we have a little guest here. So we got a JK Armament 105, and it's chambered for 22 LR, and the kit is 22 LR. So I figured let's give it a shot. So we're here out at the shooting range, and we're about to test it out for the very first time. When all right, that was all 20 rounds. Very accurate. All right, take your time. All set. All right, we got 5 menacing targets. We're going to try to neutralize them. All right, I'm going for the gong. All right, we're empty, folks. So, yeah, I'd say this is extremely accurate and zeroed.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Say when.
When? Alrighty, let's go check that out. Anybody that says 22 LR is not deadly, they are highly mistaken. Alright, we're back at the shop, and I just wanted to get y'all caught up to speed because I didn't really explain a whole lot during the intro. So the first video we did featuring the Colt 22LR conversion kit and the CMMG conversion kit. So in the first video, the CMMG was running great, and my Colt was not running so great because it wasn't zeroed properly. So I couldn't really hit anything. It was very frustrating. We were trying to zero it in the field, and it just didn't work out the way we anticipated. So fast forward a year, now the build is complete. It's extremely zeroed in. What we did was we got a 5.56 laser bore scope, and we installed it here in the chamber, and then we got the sight and the laser lined up exactly perfect, and I think it only took about maybe 20 rounds to get it perfectly zeroed in. So this time when we put the Colt kit in, there was no fussing with it, there was no adjustments to be made. It was just perfect every single time, as you saw in the footage. So and then also too, last time we weren't running anything suppressed. So this suppressor is a JK Armament 105. It's for 22 LR, 22 Magnum, 57 by 28, and 17 HMR. So I just was curious to see. I took the flash suppressor off, and turns out it was a direct fit. So that makes sense why I wasn't able to find any adapters for it. So this was our first time shooting this setup suppressed, and we'll talk about the ammo I used in a second, but because some of it was louder than others, which was pretty obvious, but I'll show you guys what I was using in a minute. So we didn't have any hang-ups. No, oh, there was one incident where one of the casings got stuck in there, but I mean that's just it's just regular 22 stuff. But we didn't have any like real bad malfunctions or anything, and we probably ran about probably 300 or 400 rounds through it, and it was so much fun. I mean, I can't even explain how much fun we had. Just not having to wear ear pro, it's a total game changer. So you go from having to scream at each other to just having normal conversations. It's pretty cool. The only thing that was a little bit loud was the CCI stingers. We ran a few stingers in there, and it was kind of just sounded like a cap gun. It was a loud pop, but it wasn't like it didn't make your ears ring or anything. So let me just run you through my AR setup real quick. So it started life as a PSA, just Saturday night special, and it was quite ugly. I mean, it worked all right, but I got a Magpul edition lower, and everything you touch is Magpul, the pistol grip, the buttstock, and it's adjusting,
Adjustable.
so you can put it however you want it, in the middle, all the way, or if you want it all the way in. Even when it's all the way in with the suppressor on it, it's still super manageable. So you can almost do the first person view, but it's a lot better than it was. And then there was this terrible, just big plastic hand guard, and you couldn't add anything to it. So I either had to go M-Lock or Picatinny, and I'll usually always pick Picatinny over M-Lock just because that's what I'm used to. So, and then, like I said, I had to take the flash suppressor off to get the silencer on. There was only one time where it came a little bit loose. It did get hot after a while, but it takes a while for this thing to heat up. So let me talk about the Colt kit a little bit, because I had a lot of questions about it, and I was kind of saying the CMMG one was a little bit better, but the more I looked at them, the magazines are exactly the same. These magazines are actually Smith & Wesson M&P mags, the one that the one that looks like an AR. I can't remember the exact designation, but it's the exact same mag. And then it's the same exact mag with the CMMG too. It's just a different color. So the Colt comes with 3 magazines, 3 25 round magazines, and then the bolt, all you do is take the pin out, you pull your whole BCG out, and my goodness, that thing's dirty. So it's just a regular BCG, and the end looks like almost like a 5.56 shell, but or casing. But yeah, that's it. It's literally that simple. And then this groove right here goes into the recession in the charging handle. So, oh man, I gotta clean that. I can't. Oh, that sounds so terrible. Yeah, 22 is a real dirty ammunition. but all right. Yeah, I'll clean that. But it's literally that simple. I love this kit. Like I said, we were all giggling like little kids out. For the amount of bread it costs, it's a good investment. You get to shoot your AR for a few bucks a day, and it's literally as simple as just putting in a new BCG. So I highly approve. You get to use your platform, but you're not breaking the bank. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for next week. We've got something cool coming up. So probably next Saturday or Sunday, the new video will drop. Thanks for joining. God bless, and we'll see you next time. So I did forget to talk about the ammo a little bit. So we were shooting mainly CCIs, and as you could tell, there were some that were louder than others. So we started off with the
velocities, and these Federals were pretty loud as well. But CCI has come out with, well, as far as I know, they've just come out with these subsonic 22s. They're just under the sound barrier at 1050 feet per second, 40 grain. So these were extremely quiet. Not as quiet as CCI quiets, but these are only going 710 feet per second. That wouldn't have cycled in the AR, I don't believe. So again, we use standard velocity, and then we loaded a couple of mags with some of the subsonics and then some of the standard velocities. So there's some, like when you hear one of the magazines, a couple rounds be quiet, a couple rounds be loud, and we just mixed a bunch in there to see the difference. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what I used for ammo, because there's so many options these days. But standard velocities, you still don't need ear pro for. These, all you can hear is the impact, and CCI quiets would be even better, but they won't cycle, so you'd have to rack it every single time. But all right, so now the video is concluded. So see you guys next time, and God bless for the second time.